Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, Season 3 of Sanditon is coming soon. The penultimate episode of our favorite Regency drama's final season will air on Sunday. We'll see if Charlotte and Alexander have another intimate moment like they did at Episode 3's conclusion. To obtain some much-needed education about the storylines of the 5th episode, we will be taking a gander at the authority outline, a trailer, and a whole scene. Let's start. Charlotte and Colbourne rush to Augusta's aid is the title of the next episode's synopsis. Tom gets a monetary venture, yet is conveyed some overwhelming information. Arthur's heart is broken even as love blossoms elsewhere. The conclusion of the most recent episode made it clear that the Charlotte and Colbourne storyline was already underway. Alexander sought Charlotte's assistance in protecting Augusta from Edward. Despite the fact that it would disturb Ralph, we knew very well that Charlotte would acknowledge it. According to the synopsis, they are searching for Augusta together. Tom secures a financial investment, but learns devastating news in the second line of the synopsis. Price and Lady Denham were already clear that they would back his plan to open a hotel in Sanditon. It appears that the financial aspect is completed. However, what might the devastating news be? Indeed, even before Season 3 began, fans started to conjecture about Mary's prosperity. They said she would have some ailment, expecting her to be sleeping. Tom appears to be going to hear the devastating news about this. He will be so up to speed in his uplifting news that he will presumably disregard his loved ones. Old information, but a decent plot. Mary's health will be assessed. Two distinct new dues in Sanditon are mentioned in the synopsis's final line. Love blossoms elsewhere, which we believe refers to Lady Susan and Samuel, is shown as the first one in the lines. In the previous episode, they had a good time, and we thought Lady Susan found a good reason to stay in Sanditon. We anticipate that their friendship will blossom into love, and that they will come to understand that the synopsis refers to Arthur and Harry as the other couple in this episode. It's nothing new that Arthur's heart is broken because we already know that. But maybe Harry will tell him that they can't be together, which will make his dreams even worse. We ought to look at a scene from Episode 5 after reading the synopsis. Consistently, PBS sets a short scene free from the forthcoming episode. This week, a scene involving Lady Susan and Samuel corroborates our predictions. Lady Susan appears in the scene to inquire about Augusta. She and Samuel have a conversation as they sip wine together. Samuel focuses on how he feels pointless in the Augusta circumstance and feels defensive of her, despite the fact that they are simply getting to know one another. That suits Lady Susan well. She believes that Samuel is a good man because he feels that way. She also discusses how Charlotte and Alexander were able to spend time together as a result of Augusta's escape. They might finally come to the conclusion that they were meant to be together. Samuel disagrees and asserts that one should not underestimate the power of denial. We have the impression that these two are not discussing Charlotte and Alexander here. In fact, they are referring to their own circumstance. They are aware of one another's affection but refuse to act on it. Samuel suggests that they are ignoring the situation. They'll figure out how to get out of this. Let's take a quick look at Episode 5's trailer as well. Ralph looks disappointed as Charlotte and Alexander get into a carriage. Indeed, it appears as though he will never see her again. He longs to go back to his village, but Charlotte keeps trying to drag him into her complicated Sanditon life. Notwithstanding accepting that Charlotte and Ralph ought not be together, we actually figure he doesn't merit this treatment or this feeling of uncertainty. His fiancé and Colbourne rush down a street in an effort to catch Augusta and Edward while he is waiting in Sanditon. Charlotte even tries to tell Alexander something by touching his arm. Although we are aware that this journey will bring them closer together, we cannot help but feel sorry for Ralph. The scene likewise shows Tom and Mary quarreling over the lodging project. Arthur can also be seen arguing with Georgiana about the marriage announcement she made. He wants to know if she has feelings for Harry. She confirms that she does not, as everyone knows. Additionally, Harry and Arthur share a private moment. We are hopeful that they will be able to resolve the issue without causing any harm to anyone. That concludes Episode 5. We hope that it will be as good as the others. Are you looking forward to it? Which scenes would you most like to see? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.